Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Well, so all these little things adding up as Piosik's gonna find Sponge again. Take a look at this. This is what I was talking about. Sponge is level 6 first as Steph with the sidestep. He still has his flash and his cleanse, but the Devourer comes in onto Barrel, and he is just dead. Sponge with the first blood in the bottom lane.
So nice early play here, and DRX showing some signs of life. Not alone by itself, but anything we'll take from this team, given how they have been performing thus far.
Absolutely, it's just like, nah, it's fine. I mean, it's Barrel at the end of the day. Speaking of which, looking for a play now. He is level 6 with ultimate available. He is going to get on top of the Senna, and then into the wall does go Teddy, but the flash comes in, and it's not enough damage from Deft to get that X counting. 1, 2, 3. As we have another fight here. Perfect in some trouble, but so is Sponge. BDD doesn't hit his stuff, and Piozik comes over and saves Perfect for the moment, just so that Teddy can clean.
Actually, his positioning is quite nicely done. Could they have made the play work? Yes. Because Sponge had flash and ult, and Perfect didn't have his. So I think they could have just forced it, but one risk it is Piozik.
Yeah, he's way too far behind enemy lines here. He's going to run into Sponge again, and this keeps happening in this game, but slowly but time. Even with just a package to zone, although Sponge is very strong, and so is Teddy, so they're coming in here, and you see DRX don't want to give this one up without a fight. TP coming in, and
it's a 4 versus 5.
Aatrox coming in from the top, and yeah, as you mentioned, package is used very defensively, and they just have to go away. Barrel just trying to peel for his team. He's got a flash out of the chains, and they say, thank you for the leash. We had more people. We will take this dragon.
And nicely done. And DRX already sitting at 2 Drakes to 0.
2 Drakes to 0, and a very deep TP is coming in here. Piozik is nearby, which there is one coming up in a minute and a half. Perfect is going for the play here. Nice burning down already. Yeah, the Wall of Mortius was the first item, as Barrel is just dead. No, the hook comes through, he is fine. As now Deft is ganking the Aatrox, and the Senna ult doesn't matter. And Deft gets a massive cash out in the top lane.
Absolutely. Normally it's like if you win like a team fight, it's like a little bit bumpy. No bumps.
No bumps, straight down. And yeah, I mean, Sitev's not gonna steal the drink. So now they have Deft online. They didn't really before. He was still waiting for the stacks, and he did get the power spike. But at this point, you know, giving up the Drake.
Kill Barrel. Just kill him.
You know, that has been their game plan the entire game, and they will this
time. They did it.
They got it. They killed Barrel. Nicely done.
Start Nash? Question mark? It was also Pleta TPing. It's like much less threatening than Rascal is. Good cancel though. Well, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe it is just all about Kench.
Generally it is. Ooh, nice play here from Barrel, setting this one up as Draven damage is going to be coming in, but Barrel now getting pretty low, and Rascal is going to take him down.
Perfect.
Perfect's coming in. He doesn't have Equalizer though. Ones are not hitting, and you know what? DRX are actually going to start up this Baron, as we do have a bit of a skirmish here in mid. BDD still not hitting these missiles. Satab going to come over the wall. They do know this is happening. Package is used. Rascal is burning pretty low, and the Infernal Drake did go to Deft as, nearly able to take out Rascal there, but not quite enough. And KT going to stop this Baron as well. So at the end of the day, KT, they got another Drake.
Sure that they get the dragon. Look at this.
Ult coming out, and the engage from the other side not really going to work out, but a lot of damage coming in. Rascal as well on the flank. Trying to make something of this, but an ult on a Barrel. He's trying to sacrifice himself, but he can't. They take out Deft, and now Barrel is gone as well. DRX, they call their bluff in mid lane, and they do not allow the siege, and now they could look at this Baron.
Knocked Barrel out of his Abyssal Dive animation, because otherwise they would have actually gotten the immediate CC combo. We'll see if KT can deny this. The health bars are low. BDD is dangerous.
Not for Pleta though, although he is now getting pretty low. He's just trying to zone as the damage is coming in. They get the knockup on a BDD. He's got to move away.
They're shaking.
Piozik gets over the wall. How did they let that happen? Piozik, the perfect timing. And he is going to steal the Baron for the team. Perfect and Piozik immediately do get taken out. As, trying to look for a bit more, not going to catch anyone is Deft, but man.
But means that this game just kind of remains in place.
Yeah, I mean, as long as DRX get hard engages and they don't get poked, they have a decent chance in team fights. Now,
Flip, but this is still miles ahead of what we've seen from DRX, right, in the last couple of weeks. So see if it's enough to actually get them the win, because there is still a DRX doing the opposite, forcing KT to go in. KT don't really want to do that, but they do have package.
They do have the package, but this is already too low, and KT are not going to be able to get in here on time. Pyosik not going to send the ult, and DRX, a very nice escape. Everybody just runs away.
Corky is an insurance policy, but it's not enough. A no to win the game to knock up!
Wait, how did they know they were there? That's insane, but the equalizer is so huge on Apleta. He's taking way too much damage. The flanking, Aatrox is out, but the One ultimate is good. Not good enough as KT, they are on the run. And BDD is going to be able to Valkyrie away from Rascal now, who is sitting out a bunch of damage. Beryl going to force his flash away. And get some information. Pyosik is over there very early on, as is Beryl. And Perfect is isolated on the right side of this one, gets pushed away. Beryl is all alone. The ult comes through onto the Nautilus. They take out Beryl immediately. And now you just don't have a support. How are you going to get in here?
Rascal also on the flanking positions. This might be it for DRX.
This is a rough position for KT. They're trying to get out of here. Pleta with the engage. The equalizer not that great, and the double knockup comes through. As Poppycopter comes in and he dodges it. And now they don't have it for the rest of the fight. KT, they're up against the wall, and the damage from Corky is pretty negligible. If he can't hit his missiles, they get in onto the Corky. Down he goes, and Perfect is gone as well. And KT are just getting wiped by DRX.
Deft gets a kill, but that's all that they're really going to get out. Need to make sure, keep track of Various, but with that teleport, I think that's going to be the end of it. He just can't walk in. Yeah. Not even Pyosik can steal this one. And a big win for DRX with another turn onto Beryl. Oh, they're just full sending it. I don't know about that. If they can get 2 inhibitors, though, that's 100% worth it.
I mean, I feel like they could have just went for the Infernal Soul, though. If they had Baron buff, they could have just went for the push after getting Infernal Soul.
No, I know.
Although, this is going to work out perfectly, so never mind. Okay, DRX. Shut me up right away, as they're going to get a huge pick on a BDD, and I think this game is over. They just only have Perfect and Deft. An equalizer and a dream. It's going to hold the Poppycopter, but you really don't have much defense against this push, and DRX making KT look silly here in game number 1, 15-3. And the kills are stacking up even more, as in the fountain they go, and DRX with a clean victory here in game number 1. And this series just got a whole lot more
pressure. And we'll see if that is going to be enough. Straight team fighting comp from DRX this time around. But then you look at KT, and yeah, they don't have frontline, but front-to-back team fighting with Orianna, mainly, should be a good opportunity as, Rascal. Oh no.
Yeah, doesn't expect it, runs straight into the bush. Now he can try to flash out of this one. And he's got to use it soon if he is going to go for it. There's the flash. The flashy does miss, but the Q is secured as Pyosik will pick up first blood.
Ooh, we'll see if Sponge has an opportunity to get something done here. Pyosik. Ooh, sitting in a brush. The Sponge want to run the risk.
They're trying to get on top of Perfect, yeah. He does have flash himself, but yeah, he's going to be just follow flash over the wall. The slow comes in from the Harpoon.
He's dead.
As now Tab is going to come over and say hello, and Sponge says no assist for you.
The thing is that Perfect then, I think, proxies the wave immediately afterwards, while Pyosik is already heading back and ends up going down, which definitely a rookie mistake. He should be in the surprise.
Yeah. No big surprise. KT going to pick this one up. Sponge, this is the big question. You're going to take your red buff, and where are you going to go with it? Could look to top as well. Perfect doesn't have. You see Deft is down a level, needs to really get the XP from this gigantic wave that's down in the bottom lane. And now Teddy in kind of an awkward spot here. He does use the Ghost, but now there's some help coming over the Featherstorm as well as they're trying to take down Beryl. but he is not going to go down, and in fact, it's Pleta who's given over as a kill.
Have, but a catch is going to make you feel a lot better as Sponge.
Oh, hello. Sponge not afraid of anything. Maybe he should have been, as he gets kicked into the Tom Kench. And now he's going to flash to the wall and flag and drag out. He's got some support, but Pyosik flashing that one. And now Saitav's going to be caught as well, the Q. And the follow-up will come through from Pyosik, and he picks up 2 kills, well-deserved.
Worth. With him ending up going down and baiting one of his teammates into death as well. Pyosik with a really nice flash to make sure that that Jarvan does end up going down, and that's the second Drake as well.
Oh boy, what's going on over here? Gets spat out on top of some choppers as now Sponge just going to try to save his team. That's 2 Drakes going the way of KT and a Hextech Rift. And this game does not look anything like game number.
That's all he needs to do. Every time that Deft is threatened, make sure that he gets to play the video game. And for DRX, these type of risky plays are what you gotta be looking towards.
Yeah, they're gonna get the flash out of this, and now Saitap comes over. That's a nice little pick-off onto BDD. Just like that, BDD, he was actually just entirely baited by Rascal. Because Rascal, he did look very silly in that trade. I'm like, what is he doing?
They get from this Devour.
Yeah, I think as DRX, you might want to play how Gangnam Freaks played yesterday. Just get a very wide concave, don't get hit by anything, and look for a flank. As Pleta, he is on a ward. And a rocket's going to come in. That's a huge amount of damage already on that Teddy. Not very fun for him to play into this comp, as now Pyosik just going to put Sponge in the bin. Down he goes, and Saitap is getting pretty low himself as well. Perfect, he wants the kill. Flashes come out, and he will have it. As Teddy underneath the turret will go down. They trade the 1, but this Dragon is going the way of KT Rollster in a big team fight win. And so looking for a bit more. Pyosik on the chase here. Flash forward from Deft, and he will take down both of them in the double kill. Now sitting on.
We get New Barrel, who's just clean and solid. And the Hail Mary comes through, Valdez.
Yeah, for some reason, DRX have total control over the vision of the Baron Pit right now, and Pyosik is nearby.
No.
That equalizer is excellent, and the steal comes in again. They flip it in the face of Elise Sin as the Shockwave will end their dreams in the Baron Pit. And DRX, I guess they just wanted to end this game as soon as possible, as they just get absolutely smashed there in the Baron Pit. As I don't know where Pyosik's going. He's going for a little victory lap here.
Sometimes when not enough, and even if they did get the Baron, I don't think they would have gotten away with it. So KT just playing a slow, steady, and DD, and that's just the end of it. They have great vision control behind them as well to ensure that they don't get caught off guard by, say, Rascal TPing in. So it's a very straightforward, very safe play to come through here, and KT should be able to end the game.
Oh God. Well, he disappeared. I don't know where his health bar went. Says, okay, we're just gonna send it, they say. And it does not work out this time. Even Aatrox, even Rascal, just gonna be absolutely smothered. And that is the end of that one, as we don't have any minions, but it doesn't seem to matter. As KT Rollster gonna tie up the series 1-1 in what is nowadays a relatively quick victory, 27 minutes. And we will have our game 3.
Looking at these comps, I dare you to find a hard engage of any type.
Well, there's some soft engage.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm looking.
Pretty low on health at this point in time. Sponge, though, in a 1v2 for now, waiting for his teammates to join. And, ooh, nice little plant is going to help out Pyosik here.
Baytup's on his way.
Is getting in there. He's really getting in there against 4 people. And Saitap a little bit behind the play is not going to get here on time, and Pleta will at least Abyssal dive away. But Saitap now coming in, not going to hit much. Shockwave does come down and does push them away from now. A lot of low health bars here as Deft is trying to frontline against the rest of them with the help of the melee. The stun comes down, and that's first blood for Pyosik, as he's looking for a bit more, but he has pushed them away. Pyosik is going to get to work on this. He's on vision, doesn't seem to care too much. They ping the ward, he's going to pull it out just in case. And it should be theirs. They're going to take down the ward as well.
And this is such a good very simple example of what priority gets you in League of Legends.
Trying to actually gank an Udyr.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's a tough ask. He's level 9.
Yeah, I mean, Perfect is very far up the lane, but he's going to dodge that. And do they have the damage is really the question. Lots of slows here on the Perfect, and you know what? Maybe, perhaps, they have finally done it, as he is healing up quite a lot, but at the end of the day, if you have that much time in a 2v1.
A first and small win here for DRX, not only getting the kill towards the top side. I think, obviously, Udyr always tanky, but he also was already sitting on plated steel cap, so your Xin Zhao and Gnar need a lot of time. With the lack of engage on either team, that is going to really cost you a sponge. He's just doing it again.
Just gank Udyr. Has nobody tried this before? Somewhat feels like that, but yeah, they're trying to get on in here. Rascal's getting pretty low. The turn is coming in, but it doesn't quite matter as Perfect doesn't have much damage himself. And that's another kill onto Perfect.
And
this one is ours. Even Rascal running all the way down the river. KT Rollster thinking about fighting for this one still.
They really shouldn't, but I didn't know if they've spotted Rascal yet. Doesn't seem like they have.
Well, they're going to go for the fight afterwards as the shockwave is pretty big. As Save Time doesn't do much, but the follow-up here from Rascal could be big in the 5v4 as getting low is pushing a 3-man. Root as in goes BDD, he's going to go down. And now Rascal just trying to go 1v3 in this situation. Deft is kind of going madman right now as Pilsik is going to go down, and Deft, he is going to get Nard into the wall, and that is a big win in the fight here for DRX.
Oh, and KT, they see the Nard and still the sights. Look at Rascal.
I mean, they elected to fight after the Dragon went down with Gnar on Vision, and your top lane winning. So definitely a big mistake, as now Rascal, he's just running rampant on this map. I mean,
he's dead.
BDD is just here. I'm not sure exactly good, the fact that people are still purchasing it when it's 1,600 gold. Huh. But yeah, that's still a thing.
Ooh. Nice. I love New Herald, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the siege is pretty good too. Never mind, I immediately cursed it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. They're all just standing on the ball and 4 people get hit by the shockwave. And BDD is running his way to the bank now.
I no idea. To disengage, like immediately. As what?
Okay.
What is happening? Drake is
Yosik
spawning.
is dead, and we're all in the top lane.
Drake is.
Yeah, BDD has to flash away from that one.
Yeah.
And they're just going to let this one go.
Yeah, so that I think that this, because it's not a soul point, is still kind of okay. I would like them to push in another wave towards the top half, but they don't have a lot of control, so opting not to go for that. Because accelerating your gold lead at this point...
Really gets away with another blast cone.
Are they?
We're doing Baron.
They know this, right?
Look at the damage. And, oh, they're slow on this. Yosik doesn't have vision.
That might just be it.
Zoning him away. Yep, Gnar over the wall. That should be enough damage as Ball over the wall. He's getting in. No! He's it again! The 3rd time today! How does he keep doing this? And how does he get away with it as well? DRX with 2 people not able to zone him away.
He can't keep getting away with.
They're trying to deal damage to an Udyr, though. That's not a good idea. Perfect is still at full health. Poke coming down a little bit.
Oh, Rascal, that Maganar is timing out.
Yeah. He has taken this personally against Perfect, and Perfect does get chunked out quite a bit, but he's Udyr, so I don't think he cares. As it might just be another flip. Perfect trying to create some space. This Dragon is getting low. In goes Save Tab. He hits one person, and it does go to DRX, actually, and a massive shockwave again, this time from BDD. But take a look at Rascal on the backside, chunking out a couple of people. Unfortunately for him, he is alone. And take a look at that. Melio, pretty good.
Wait,
does go down.
the Cinders!
The Cinders.
Maybe?
Pretty nice.
For chance?
He's getting over the wall. I think Perfect can now escort him out of here as, oh, he's able to get out. And
no. There is only one way, Veldes.
I won't be outsmited for a 4th time now.
Surely not.
I'll definitely just win this one this time. Rascal is being escorted by Pyosik to the top side. And this damage is still being done to the Baron. They just say, okay, we're just going to flip it again.
Don't flip it. Don't flip it.
We're just going to flip it again. Sponge is getting in there. He ults nothing, and now he's going down. He's getting super low. He's going to get devoured. He comes out right at the time, but down he goes right before the Baron comes in. The smite is very early. Someone hit the Baron! And it will be VDD who does in the end. Just plain Orianna damage takes the Baron down. And that should be the end of it. DRX, I don't know why they decided to send it in this moment, but that was their decision to make. And KT is able to get the job done in one way or another.
Clean. Actually, a lot of these cancels, a lot of these plays, obviously it's hard to look as
Turns
good.
out Varus Melio is really good into Azir Xinjiao. Because they always come at you at like a...
Up and down, right?
Surely, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe.
I do actually believe. I know we make a lot of jokes, but this should be. Oh no, that's another shield
From the Orianna.
No,
dude.
no, that's no. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh god, look at this. Oh, he got Sponge. That's an ult out of him and the chains. They're moving. It forces all of DRX back, and Rascal has to try to peel for the team, but he can't quite get away from the team as down he will go. As somebody had to be the sacrifice. As Deft is basically just a fountain laser in his own right. Pyosik having a fun moment.
It looks like that is going to get taken away as, yeah, Deft is... And this again, like, who actually threatens Deft in this composition from DRX?
That can deal with a flash.
No.
So, like you mentioned before, if it's Tab who sends it, it's not really going to work out. As, ooh, getting engaged upon very swiftly. Tab just diving out of there, but Sponge is going to be left to the Wolves, and down he will go. TP is coming in, and I'm not sure this is going to work out very well for Rascal. Has to get devoured, as now they're just on the run here. In goes Pyosik. He is going to be booped away.
GA still.
Yep, that he does, as they're just having their way. Some of the members of DRX just escorting them in.
Objective is going to get given up. You see the teleport from Tab. They are very aware. Try and get as much shove as humanly possible. Rascal doing the same thing. Clear out all these waves. I don't know about Pleta. Although he does have, you know, capes. Rascal is Gnar. Is that enough? I'm willing to say probably not, but we'll see. Oh, Blast Cone 1.
No, they're just too fast.
Wait.
Blast Cone 2? No.
Surely!
Why don't you hit the blast? Okay, it doesn't matter. Just gonna take him down. Pyosik will get guide. Relatively tanky himself, but not nearly as tanky as Perfect. As BDD just waiting for his moment. And that's the second inhibitor to go down. Just gonna do it old-fashioned way. Take down all the inhibitors, and then move in with your super minions. As they are going to land that stun here on the Sponge. Perfect, looking for the angle. Going to force that Devour early on. Deft is taking a ton of damage himself, but he nearly takes out Tab. Oh! And that'll do it. Nice snipe from Deft to just put the final nail in the coffin. Pleta in a lot of trouble as well, and Deft is just doing way too much damage. Penta Angle still alive, but BDD is going to put an end to that. As he does take the kill onto Sponge. And I don't think Teddy was going to come out.
Look at the damage!
Anyway.
There's no damage. I was.
Yeah. Oh, you almost got the GA. Oh, wait. No, doesn't matter. In goes Barrel. Trying to give the kill to Deft, and he does. Nicely done, as Deft will go legendary.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.